Good evening and welcome to The Journey Home. I'm Marcus Grodi, your host for this program. Today we have what might be the most shocking episode that we have ever had the pleasure of filming. Not only is this person a major public figure, but this episode serves as the official announcement of his conversion. So, without further ado, James, welcome to the program. I've prayed for many years that this would happen.
It's truly a pleasure, Marcus. I've been resisting your prayers for many years, but I appreciate them nonetheless.
Why don't we start all the way at the beginning and give us a sense of when your conversion began and how you ended up here?
It all started in 1990 when I debated Jerry Matatics. I bring this up in every single debate, and I convinced myself it was because this is when I began a successful crusade against the Roman Catholic Church. But in fact, it was rooted in a deep insecurity of the fact that this debate is when my eyes were first opened to Catholicism. With each subsequent debate, I was digging myself into a deeper and deeper hole. I was doubling down on the same arguments and insisting that they couldn't be refuted. But it all culminated last month when I debated Joe Heschmeyer of Catholic Answers. I didn't expect much from him, as he hadn't done any meaningful debates in the past, so I assumed it would be a cakewalk for me. I had Romans 8 and 9 on standby, and normally I would have John 6 as well, but since we were debating the Eucharist, I wanted to stay away from that. And I lost badly, Marcus. I nearly shat my pants during cross-ex, but that might just be because I'm getting old.
We've all been there.
Anyways, the breaking point was the whole Ignatius controversy. Joe had been quoting Ignatius all night, and I couldn't stand it. The fact that Ignatius's view on the Mass is substantially the same as what the Catholic Church teaches today has always been a thorn in my side. Thankfully, his writings weren't part of Scripture, so I could always sort of brush him off. But Joe was insisting that my view of the Lord's Supper was ahistoric, so I had no other choice but to sow doubt on the existence of St. Ignatius.
Yeah, I remember when that happened during the debate. I nearly lost it.
I tried to cover my tracks by insisting that I really do hope that he existed and that his writings were authentic. But let's be real, Marcus. That wasn't true at all. I would be leaping for joy and throwing it into the face of every Catholic apologist if it turned out that Ignatius didn't exist. The idea that the disciple to John the Apostle could get things so wrong was never a hill I wanted to die on.
So instead, you chose a different hill to die on.
Yes. In the heat of the moment, I did, and I've been trying to do damage control on Twitter ever since then. Now, the other thorn in my side these last few years was a young man named Ferris who runs the YouTube channel How to Be Christian. He would play these childish games, producing videos, dressing up like a cowboy, and playing beer pong to refute the golden chain of redemption. Deep down, I knew he had me cornered, and every time he refuted me, I would put on a Cosby sweater, eat KFC, and fall asleep peacefully like the blessed man.
Who is the blessed man, by the way?
I never thought I'd be saying this, but the blessed man is anyone who is united to the Roman Catholic Church, which of course would exclude Jay Dyer. Man, that guy really gets under my skin, blasting me online for my, quote, gay lisp, whatever that means.
Wow. Okay. So was there any sort of spiritual component to your conversion, or was it purely intellectual?
There was one crazy moment. At a time when I was really wrestling with this, I went to a local coffee shop and ordered a latte. The barista asked if I wanted latte art, and I asked her to make it in the shape of a tulip, obviously. But here's the crazy thing, Marcus. By the time I got to the table, the tulip had morphed into an image of Our Lady.
You're kidding. What did you do?
I panicked. I stuck my finger in and stirred it around, thinking I had gone mad or that my latte was possessed by the devil.
Now, what do all of your colleagues make of this?
That's been quite difficult. My protege, Jeff Durbin, hasn't been taking it well. I'm in a group chat with him, John MacArthur, John Piper, Paul Washer, and Gavin Ortland, so word spread really fast. Jeff keeps sending me books, mostly the ones that I've written myself and gave to him years ago. But he must not have realized that. They've pretty much disowned me at this point. And most of them are saying I was never saved to begin with. I told them that I was simply predestined to become Catholic, And that's when they kicked me from the group chat.
Well, that's their loss. What an incredible story, James. All I can say at this point is welcome home.
Thank you. Although I'm still in the process of being received into the church. I actually have my first confession coming up soon. That one's going to take at least 5 hours as I recount every time that I casted doubt on the bodily assumption of Mary. I'm honestly a bit scared of the penance I will be receiving, but I'm eager to move forward.
That's great, and we'll all be praying for you as we approach the Easter Vigil.
I can't wait. Father Mitch Pacwa will be the celebrant.
Thank you for joining us. I hope that his journey is an encouragement to you. God bless you. See you again next week.